Abusua sese de o my Ghana agiegu papa frise enhwehwemu aba beto dwa e kire sese de baabi a galamse ase yensuo akakoduro sede enubone ya wonom ede fra ensuo etufom agude sese ama wonmo a womo ete ben baabi etufom agude ekwan ahodo a nkwala ye wo mu ahyase ye dane sede koko ye wo mpatem honom essay enuane ahodo a wonum die ede yale ebre wo mu yemfudi ya tosode nyina na ye no ba ya ahyase se essay no wonum kire se ebinsi da e wo wiase sebi Ghana ba wiase abakosemu nanso excellency John Dramani Mahama iya woka se wono nyame boa na se NDC Ghana for to abama no wo ba wode bosumi nsia kra ebetimi otu galamsi asante se ye ko mfie mienu ni ya ban entu anamo papa bia amansunsuan so papa bia mfire mu mai wono me kire se kane mpokura se wo yensem twreni na opese ukọ Ghana Water Company fo nchen na ko busa wo mo se yensuo no himfa na ase ya akakoduro himfa na eni ati akakoduro nso na ye nom na hoodi wom eye ukọ na wonom atwenkrata tenten records na wonom ede ama na nso nya bia kana suo nei aban no ahye wo mu se ma obi a emfa krata na sese de yensuo ase akakoduro na ho report no mfa mansem twrefo nsem twrefo ni stability level se hwan no nsem twre ni bia no hono mu aban no ama no nkrata ne bia wonim de eko fisi esi baabi ase akakoduro no so omuka se omuka kire Ghana fo a ene obi ade ne sabe kire aban no enye no nko ebosha hodo ya His Excellency John Dramani Mahama woni MPP aban omode ma Ghana fo bra omudi di MPP fo atemu a ya de ade ne ma wo mo ehimfa na akakoduro ya omucha se de gold board anase gold for oil anase gold domestic gold anase gold hu dwadie ya aban dada no ede ba ya aban ba ya wo ba beto aso enam so amomate gold board enka ye good idea nanso so ekwan a gold board de gold wo faso ya sese de wonuma chance ase de ama NDC akitafo a wonum tu gold bi se de be ebenya bi ato na ye de akwa amono ne ntino ama ekapudu asese kire se aba beto my Ghana so no nye kaketoa nanso so ene gold board dane kobo Bank of Ghana na Bank of Ghana dane to gold board ya sese de yenim ni papote ya oji atum se ono na abaka nanso so ye de ya Ghana eyeka ya ensemu abeto montrene de mepese obagibre na watie bi na yenso so odo adwen kire aba like video no ma me na share na fa wadwen kire so bra.
About why is the president keeping on making sure say almost offices meaning amansie the Manzu areas this is a one now by now as an case president as we are reshuffling no near break so be kun galamse no sanko for no to ni neza ba na koyo madi anko yo madi sampo twa na mampanyini etwa Ghana for se mo ye hwe kura me mfa ho no ano odene because there is a documentary evidence kire se nkofo ni bi wo no omo man nkofo receipt amomo ni chamfan ni excavator akonwuram menye sure se wo kwa hayo ahi excavator menye sure se wo kwa hayo ana wo kwa afu mu a unya excavator ana unya chamfan eye galamse no omo ye na galamse yin so no o mampanyini kan ka se ono ya wo se ne pratifo ni bi galamse. And you know, if the DC can give people the permission to go and mine illegally, then I'm sure the party is in the known of it. Either they are the ones doing it or they know what is going on. Because the point first was sentiment one galamse na first was air cost the scene. When I know it, I know they may see a free bontefu air compatuum and in patuum area. There is a muye galamse no. I know it. Enti mampanyini sise ne niabre no obeku galamse no obeboa ma ya yes ade no a won fa the president into line so te say de emire bi na na dan kokofo do de ne den e kan ya ene akosto ne government no onye bi bi enhu so e be ma onye bi ni promises a o ka kire say eye aban no na ye say okun galamse na onku galamse because na na do dan kokofo do any Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia they are the ones doing the galamse no onye bi bi enwe me say omanpanyin say mo kan opposition and na monto a wo 2 hours in government now no you ask yourself say is it the same person who was in opposition who was leading the likes of Sami Jamfi, the likes of Malik Basintali, the likes of the Mustafa Bandi and more attacking the leaders of the New Patriotic Party when they were calling us criminals, when they were calling us names ne ucho mama muonmu ekwan galamse na aju omu nsema obi aye no ope no a na chese enura no omo de atoro na babeji tumi no enti beka che ye Ghana hafo nyina se ene ye mu nyina mani misem se galamsey no na media host akese wo krom ha no mu lead the narrative no mu TV ni radio so ka say o mampanyin tokwa no wo ko no wo de asojafo ahyemu a wo ko ntokwa ne de na nso on ko ntokwa ne yie no enne ya withdraw all the army ya withdraw all the police and people are doing whatever they want inte na wo ko ba bia yetu galamsey no a ekro no bebre no ano e fa asai na nanom nso a enne mama mo kwan anasa mu ye neck deep in doing the galamsey. Shame on you because me nye sure say oba be fro abanwa no aba be sumo manfo no wo ka cho mo say oba wo be lead the force to do galamsey na very soon media meje yewura na say to ababi o meji ni di and I know say very soon e be wan for kasa bebre won mo omudi kotodwo be ko menhia na nso menhia ntie omo because whatever you are doing yewura me sure say yewura ma wa homa say wo nya adwen sachira no mo ye ne ye now you will not be in bed with the politician or those greedy people who are spoiling our lands and water bodies. Now mo say no because mampenyina na just won kontokwa. And I'm sure see you very soon you will crack the whip and by the time you be crack the whip no one kasa dia homa no ebe hange ho because you know say you nim de wa ye nyina na ebe all the evidence beto onim no you will see what will happen. Amonyofo so amosi mo aban aba na mu DCs ntimu nkamasem na mu MPs ntimu nkamasem na mu ye MPs na mu ye ne mo pe ne to extent say enei uko Avono South East MP wotumi ko ahemfie ni apam no ene Avono South West MCE look at what is going on there now we galamsey no say this to say ya me sure say very soon the people over there will rise up against the tyranny and the incompetence that mu exhibit in office because this is how do be no mining areas nya you are neck deep in doing galamsey and that is why Oko Bekwai that is why Oko Manso Oko Amansie what is going on there
aban we buy and or say or transfer police commanders omuwo galamsey districts and say communities nina what transfer mu baby adom kwedi omuko afofra adom buy you know galamsey is getting worse why is he still keeping them omomo kwai
oyeba say oyi obi no de ono de aba ne de ne ba you play ball or you go and the almost a police commander do mining area near to galamsey no na ben police station no timi nye ho hwe near to galamsey na na ben school na DC is wo hu MC is wo hu ya e chese wo no MC na DC no wo ka hu no wo ye galamsey na say wo to aye dan nyina ye dis kan ma no and the police commanders are complicit in the galamsey that is going on. MMDCs they are complicit in the galamsey that is going on. Because me know what way. So me can't say me wa no man no trash here. Na police for me ate enya report no ma ba chime frefidie eso anu a. Aden na ekuro no a ye wo so as police commander. Ekuro no a so as MMDC. Na mo te won mo na manfo etu galamsey say school. Etu galamsey ebe wo police station wakache baby a wo di police. Now who better catch say unwi see no evil here no evil you will chroma me say bibia ekosu bia no ochire mbebu ho akunta ni ekosu bia ne bia no mbebu ho akunta because MPP ne ba ban mu ye jeje anyoma to ho e man kofo bi omudi boni in the past ne ye say prosecute omo a in the state of national cohesion si e beke kan ho bom na omanu mu badunti ye jeje anyoma ma omo je double salary ni ade nyina etena ho didi ye ma ne omo bon kofo chidom amo ma ba be ye so dom no very soon me sure say 2028 ye to abana bedane na dania aponta bebre wo hormon kofo bebre no ene omonye omo tam 1.5 years in government no omo bebu sa akonta no ye wo kroma no nkofo kansema kese kroma obi enu won ma police for kwache wo mo ensema na ehu ensema na ya atro ni nyina omo fo omo diye na ye kansem keto bi fa nkofo bi hu an omo tientim me sure say beba sa topic no so sami je fi topic no e good boy topic no ye beba so ene ye kan sam keto before omo ho a eno krampo ye no kore ana say ye asembusa ye sere so obu be yi anu no eno mutumi ka say ye say omudi internet ye mo opportunity they use the Flagstaff House platform government platform I mean him say good boy the institution of government and I say a government itself na ene otumi be gina on mo de abufuo ebe ye ni sasem twampoa okro maramo just because ye bisa question say adena good board aboka when about good board car wabo according to IMF 1.7 billion that's what the buy CDC more about 22 million when about the year can say among fonti nyoma biase na me hu 22 billion
Ghana cedis.
When ba you bet media ya kwan, you bet media see school, you bet media create job for the jobless people and no come montene e kwakọ pa adwuma ye nya ma omo no na me nim se me jamfi obet ma kan ho asema ma waka se obi se di ama ne bu afu to the extent say wa honhun no se obepai ono same.
President Mahama is saying on every social media commentary, no, a dangerous.
What was dangerous? Enra, Malik Basintali.
And I'm surprised the president
social media
spoke about this.
Enra Malik Basintali, ejina TV so ka say, you Dr. Mahmoud Bamia, unim say nkremofo. A number akwa kremoni papa bia emfa ne senka no ache eye preku.
Yeah.
You Malik Basintali jina TV so. E ka say, you Dr. Mahmoud Bamia we preku. In fact, and nama or pepper, woman in Nambia, one pen, no more pepper, a preku. This was a dangerous statement. This was a dangerous statement. At that time, I was expecting the Muslim leaders to have come out to say, Akoda, Kasana, O Kasano, O Kasatrashi, Painful Baby Yedin, Sheikh Fobe Yedin, Man of Fobe Yedin. He was attacking a Muslim who was risen up through the rank to be vice president. Eka said, Nama or pepper, a preku. To the extent that sometimes they even say no, you'll be our no sir. These people did not
any pictures.
Yeah. They said this because you were looking for power. You looked on, you didn't tell your boys to keep quiet. Malik Basintali did it together with some fee, and they can say, Papa Aden Waka Boka, to good aboka. Was in the Buafu? The Buafu in Yesebia, some Yebisa and Yano Crow. Now, both I'm a force way. I'm a four, and I catch it say, Papa will go now, Koto Waboka, or Bank of Ghana. Almost a gold board now, Boka. It is out before now, Odiba minority. No, answer the question. Question now, Yebisano, and for before Katakata. So answer the question. Now, no, the amount of book for the Yemission because Sa a canoe wabono. Sa canoe, it amounts to woefully causing financial loss to the state. It is a net, yes, a channel being your bail condition. It is a poor. A general MCC said, Nebrano will be casual because Oma weaponizing the law. I'm making sure say will be a war born business manner or a good and concerned citizen all born bra. Omo de mrana ko tina ko tum enfie duonu. E bra omo animu say e kwan mo fa so a omo ni ko gina mranimu eni kwan fa so a omo prosecute no. Enya de ye fair. Enti na wonya ehu e wonimu e tietiem say nka kokofo betie no. Nanso boni nsuma ne de na boni mpro ne de wo kina o questions obe answer. Ochina Mrs. Amijamfi, our question by answer. Na Yebisa no cry. Says God board to me, you so 3.9 million Ghana cedis on entertainment. Here is Amijamfi. Unyo opportunity now bufuni ba forma. Eya no ba answer. Ebiom no cry 1 million Ghana cedis. Mu use for monitoring and inspection. Ebiom no cry 2.3 million Ghana cedis for printing. Ebiom no cry 14.2 million Ghana cedis on task force. Eye match for ne soldier for ne dia dia mo de yes aduma no ebio ma no kra say 3.3 million mo de transportation sa anyuma we nyina ya twra to sa anyuma we nyina o kina mo be ya no be ya lawyer it's a receipt bia na say wo bank transaction bia e betimi make sure say sa anyuma we nyina ye be ja tum say o spending on Ghanaians ne bia mfa ba bia e bia mfa NDC for so a wo kina ba ansa me so o man so mo be se ebu ni yi a ye be bo mo bu ni yi na mo be se mo de machi no and better Kromano said the brain linkasuno. What China yes will go after you because party grassroots in Yabrom. Yabrom because when the MPP was in power and then we had evidence of people in high places, no much double salary and a crime. We looked on in the nation for nation cohesion. The grassroots says, okay, yeah, let us concentrate on building a better tomorrow for the ordinary Ghanaian. It is and the government has said, yeah, the school in some free such as buy my Ghana for you son for so. And maybe the health insurance buy a man is focused on the health insurance on your card, maybe. A man, Ghana for you home for so, and the health insurance if you're Ghana for you, idea. Yama minimum or more war. Yeah, this is able to go akwamu a ukọ hospital yenye wo hwe because we believe say so wo fa furu a as a Ghana ye bo ho bra na obi ne ne ba enko wuo san hye we nyina hye a ewura sikani fie ewura hie ni fie and this ba bam 1.5 years say ne ye bi say hye be no mu go akwamu ba akopɛ mu kire ba akopɛ a mu go akwamu ewura fie bie mu a they cannot mention any of them wo kan mo so mo ye big push big push no uko kan mo say yeah express road Accra Kumasi na mo na muram. Meanwhile Accra Kumasi road is killing people on a daily basis. You ask yourself say government no anasa ban no ya yi na si wo say ombo Ghana for ho your lives ho ban no anamontuo be na wo tuo ense be no di gu akwan mu to make sure say ye nya ho atoye ene Ghana ni bia no ohwe akoma ne triple ye koto aba ma NDC Ghana ni no ode abufuo wan koto aba ene NDC fo afra ba nwa no ene me sure say nu no aba na no odene ene ye nwa no mo a ye bu o mu dwa abesi dwa no me sure say mafia MPP ye nwa no mo mu de abufuo ko join ni afafanto emu ene mu se mu ko the base mu nyina no me sure say ne mu nwa jinsa kira mu nwa mu san ba back home say be ya ye be kokko tie Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Baumia an idea whose time has come adwempo ne braso say be kokko tie na chie no oba na 2028 oba gi ye free nkwaso mu oba gi ye free adi a eye sesi emu ene ho ba ye nyama mpanyini bi a wo ye hwehan ama ne Chinese for ba gu krom ha a mo ton cars ama ye nwan mo ton cars atoba ha ye nwan mo ton cars enu na mo tiatia mo no ene China for na ba krom ha e de cars aba mo be han fie e de cars aba gu fie a o mo fa ye nwan mo ma mo no mo ye videos aba social media so mo ton cars mu nyina ne ma ye din ye nwan car garages for ene mu nyina ma ye din
She said, "Come on, pa, the hey."
ma ye din
Obi predict Ghana today. Come in you.
Me say ye nwan mo garages de o mo ye krom ha no mo against the new patriotic party and then China for India for and no maba behind fie e wo krom ha no mo and mo de cars ahodo abegu fie and mo ye video social media and nkofo ko hokoto na de make say only China ni wo tu car ko krom China na nkoto car free China ba no so no China ho ono de ni sika ene ni loan no oje no less than 1% no e de ba krom to car ba krom no wo ni mienu de na be efu over the years na nkofo ni sa opportunity no ne omo ye fie mu omo ye mantam omo ton cars omo fie and you the garage owners you are quiet moduma egu you are not saying the right words you are not telling government say government ye duma ni egu you are quiet it dey catch businessmen say ne India for and the Lebanese for they control the price of rice in this country. Lebanese for they control the prices of rice. Warehouses are who do akese okromano. Omo na age, ubekona mo no ho. Brand na wo pe no, was wo bia to ni nyame wo no bia ntoy. O weti o twenya na say a free system no for be 1 month. Na man for yen for that rice product now. No the 5 seasons to so na begwa so. They are cashing in just because the government is quiet. The government is not doing anything about it. And when you came in boss, say no more cause of report to the state. On am mountain o buga, on so besidwa. No mu bungo for stores, some basic stores. No mu bu bank, some babesidwa. Me won't be there. A government that promised 24-hour economy. I thought said they were going to sponsor and now they were going to support the private sector. Said by production because who they gonna who see now who says who ye biblia. What you are doing is you expect people to import more. And any state that will import more, you don't get money. You are always relying on import. You are not producing anything. And then come in say one day you want for to MP ba be mo start here. Oba yo so bia me adwini bia me giri ye say make me make sure say better than the MPP. Now can buy this sika ba share private sector echi. No aboa ama companies ahodo a all different stages of development no. Ya boa no. Wo de wo si bia na wo besie. Say the be ya ye mrante ne maba wa ye nyuma no ye bejai. Che ne kwa shoemakers bibiri afa say kwa asafo a. Shoemakers bibiri egu asafo. And the bibiri na ja adwane shoemaker adwuma ne ye. Because China products na eba no wo ye organ ha no mo a China de no ebo ofose ono no de na wo ye enti eni da so be no wo se china be to wa no we say mo a no to no kiosum no to ka fa China de ni bi no de kodwa no ka koton and ye bisa say if you continue to rely on imports ye da chi senate say ye see ye be bubu school ni ye bubu bank ni ye bubu biya de ye sidwa na kroma no obi ani dwa ye da chi na te say enti omai abani nyana dwen say obo support the private sector amomo the engine of growth in this country want me first adwen pori bia to kwam his excellency John Dramani Mahama wo de nka wo media president what the president am you wo depend amen what about biom enti ka wo suahunu obi akotwo of deck de ka wo suahunu nka be hu se nka ne me call you before me to abeti amena and mama opportunity no ntino and I remember the private sector no made the engine of growth Debbie o first kan akoton kokko na de ma NDC for no manye no marry o chena mbebu hu akonta omo mo da no nyina no e bibi so mo se Ghana sika na ye de ma mo no ano a mo de ton kokko se mo de budgetiri no e de na free mo ba ye mo nyama adwen se mo be ye bibia to support the youth of this country intene emrante anytime NDC baba ba mu bia you have unemployed graduate association sprouting up going to petition the president say president here and no montu a would share say 133 but 24 economy no 133 mu and the human promise wo mu nyina no nothing is happening and then renting be atoba people are involved in just trading or go out on China and it is not giving them the amount of money on between their coffee into ya no so boka no ko kutra mantwa baby na afeje na adwene mo ha no na wakokusua drug no unknown drugs na the life will say people are resorting to crime, people are resorting to betting because on my name na adwene say or bet ya ni mbaburu na free betting ho ti enura aban bi ba ya or the betting tax ba ya o ka say you control betting through taxation no NDC the campaign etia the new patriotic party say aban ni person ba ya adwuma na me sure say John Dramani Mahama ne ba ntwa bet me sure say regular zebra ato force omo ntwa bet ye no hia for ma aye de ani bre pesika e no mu promote say yen kotwa bet na bet no so ohimba abrante bia wo tie bia me ka kire say so wa ko school no aye probability da wo say you can never beat probability, you can never beat the bet we are bet no so bra no what's your probability da the probability that you say wo to die.
All of these things you are not doing. But can you know because of how the elections went in 2024, they felt that we've willed this country to them. They do minor actually one say weja wofa onna ebi kone krechi wabone brave no actually some man say no the minor the actually because they were looking at their numbers in parliament. They were looking at the goodwill that no more no. Enipa ahon fama bia na omo de ma wo mo nipa dodo omo wa e de semra mo ni ade ntino the first that the country belonged to them the nipa be koso ayesa people would want to see continuity of development what does it ntini ma omo ye no ohene de busa ho minu na tikumasi abontin so fansesi obo na kire apart from baby bia be hunu se ebubu stadium ho containers woni nti ye no foforo mo ni ade no so any good initiative any niema eba and we say almost aban papa aban e de discani ba assembly so mo fanya adwuma mo ni ade let's ask ourselves all of these monies near see the abano e de ade near de aye we members of parliament we don't hold the purse say the sika beba na district assembly common funder o ene sa common fund say your hanche mu ha e bia yen MPs ni die no e your hanche mu enum
ya
kanyina ya assembly ne die
ene de ye adwuma
ti se scan 100 Ghana cedis a ohene me de o musi ponum ono de o pon aduokunu enum se aduokunu num no ede no de me de ponum no ohene eno na me de ye adwuma di a me di eno kwa ne emfa ma me ede assembly ho me hia ma tro krata to so
me pese me ye wi
pese me di wi omo approve kwa nye ntua the assembly by its management the DC the MDC and audit Oma approval yenye. So you see the nature of how it is. And whilst we are asking for accountability from members of our representing us money at the end, we should also bear in mind the same. Sikadudu ni nyina ne so nhwe ene se yedbe ye adwuma ni nyina no so na gina assembly no ene aban no wo ho no so. Enti wo kana o kaso nya e de na aban. Let me give you a classical example here. 2 months ago, school would be ase. Ejatum Emma Eshe. Ye na ba me free kan ba me na ekọ hwe ye DC ye keme chief executive ne mpanyifo ne fire phone na di kan ho be hwe ne ye na ekuhia na maka tunso edan de osi ye ansa ne mo fe be makwan no omo bie school a ne aye awie assembly no through the DC mo ka chenzo omo niska because it was not captured in their budget. Yes. Fair deal obi anim da sa to renchen besi so aye den ya no ntine o tro o ye program kan na o ye wi as bibi the miscellaneous ntino man ye contingency no it we your budget said ya so contingency wo ho and so we setting backup say you ho na mputu pumu akwansie de bi sia ade na ebe ye but I was still said there is no budget
assembly na akra ni bi na me say okay me common fund na wo ho no me pese me di bi be yama school na timi iden enti assembly ni nye estimate of how much it would cost me enfama na menye it is just about this week here na me mean that you busumi me enu echi no afi na estimate na ba ye ho adwuma yes me 5 cities ni bi no enye no empo no afi na estimate aba etunim de be ye se me nuanom e wodi ase ya na school dan na hye kura na mpi
MA
but mo no amo ya engineer for na mo hoke me no akeme no wo ho no headed by the MC ni mu nipa no ni ade nyina no monya estimate ma mo simu ni skant me de media ni bi beye me media na no so me de
estimate keke no 2 months
keke no mo so me no it's what he so no it you delay
so deliberately omo should incite the public against the Ashanti MPs
no ni pa adwene nyanko so we will sit down we watch all of these things it bosumi mi no e man no nipa e wo mikrom di ase no omadwene ni MC ne so because the MC was not voted for by but no control
empredo kwase no muhunu mpo
empredo so no be hunu mpo it yenya meye na dwene na se na MP bewe kra no onye ho hwe ne wa ma ache emoni ade but the obetro ne ye hunu se ye di sika dodo se ne beye se ne beye mama ka cho se ne ma cho krata ache so famimi sika ne wo ho no ebra beye no so no ano so bosumi mienu ana nya se enfri o almost makon came in nkwa be mprenai. And that is what is happening. I was a trini page near the edisiso. Tombe abo so delay projects na abo about 2027. Middle hobby no after media budget start be money and then I started the American 10 should be a year near. On fi se be many page so omuna ye. And one thing that always happen me. Ohine. E na o ka asem ni say wi a. Boys dey on ma hye nipa no bi achi afo be kono na comment no mo ba nse mo ye wie ya akom be ja ho
nka mo ja ho
aso be kan na meboa ohine obi
e be 80 and ma ye
ohine projects ye kan wa semi 619 na do danko akufa na MPP amanyuku ne ba bemu on the 7th of January 2017 project ni na start 2017 January and what can say e fie nwotwe yes ya boa ni nyina no agu January mu and yes starting ni na January mu ne ebre ne bra no e ko no
na ebi
project ni bi e koso na ebi ba o ba bofra ohene on petu da kope emfa nante ebi abosome nso na obom pa se oba no bawia edu bosome nso no onwia yesi yakwe ya ache afene afefa achi bo nso astati no otutu no nante ebi abro so afene fa no astati no kama mane dada enya da kope and abofan be do stay 6 na the oma ya na ha adwene say it was here my adwene this an many nyina achi you start project ni because you say hu hia intine start for instance bridge no enye ogu concrete na wo fail so ni say enye ogu concrete na wo fail because as e be bu agum it really fe be say e was say enokra a cure that would also take a bit of a process it nya say ye ba mfie nwotwe senki ye ya ankasabi ankomu mejan to ho men koba se ena o manye no mabegya to na amamu kamoni ade development a continuous process obi enu a wasini dan da koda o two foundation no eda no boss kotena mu so no intimen bo ye bi ene bi gusu a ekoso entina wa ba o so to aso no na fanse sebi papa ti ase wa woni ba hwe na ma bofra na di enfie be edu na bofra na di edu stay 6 no sebi papa atoni bonkum so wajeja pade obi aba betina na kunyem se ono no yo hwefo wa abusuani mu papa eja pade no wanfa bi ahwe abofa na anto aso am wanyi GHS eno papa woko no ene ye de so bo bebo no anadu se
na wanye
na eso se de oban no so ye na adwen se abofra kura mehwe ne kwan bi aso basabasa fo bosu ntua school fees no se twen kakra na yankoti koko ne mra na NDC for kura ba no masa ati koko no so amabo ne kofom ti menya bi mfa nhwe emo ne ade
oyidi se yi ne ho ano
oyi odensem yi ne ho ano a afo bosu obewie no na akra na tena fie be mfie ba ko mfie mienu mfie miensa efie be nan afo bosu abofra no adu mfie du na no senka by that time where we were secondary school from one afo was okay ne afo de o ma sese o ma dwene kakra tu bosu ye ba akoto abafo bosu ma yeso ye betu koko mu ne ade ade am tu bosu afo menya koko ti ne afo na mde obeko school a na kwesa afo de ono ba be ye o papa o babu sa abofra wadi mfie du nan watira 66 na o senka wa ye de watwam wo no onu kwa no de be ka kire no Mose man for friend akwesi papa emoni ade afo Mose na ni school na bra boni to senior o de be show papa owu ko ye no ana de oba be di ade no wan hweso amfa na ni anko akoda no so ho no because enu so ntina aka se fa busua ne ma na be da busua na no
ano aye ni yi
anya de abusua ne ma wo so ho no obi kura timi di abusua pe no ho abusua ne ma so ne yesi abusua nkunya yesi so no si hweso ne pos me kam na modi koko we hye me sa koko eka edu kama akabusu afie kama buagu asene foforo bosu wa kama buagu asene foforo
bi talenti
na bofra we kama twa busu na sase am obi asidan bosu ye
kama di office we kwa
broche no be fra mi onua we modiko ye ya na agifra busu apanyin ne nsem ene de ma wo afobe oba yi obedru ya edan ni mponu ani abubu afesini nu a ni astati ayama brechafo aba ho omo ye dan no afo wajai enu no de kwa akobodi enu ote so no a ebusia panyi beto mradade waba fufuru beto mradade me de ma no nana. We must be mindful and watchful of some of these things that is happening in our country. Very serious matter. Wow, very serious matter.
What are the MPs doing as a caucus?
Yes, we've met on it. That is why I say we've started with the advocacy of it. Because yehunu nintina ya started with the advocacy because unim ye gina ye manfo anemu ye twi ye nyina ya adwene siso die ye hunu enu ntina we are also doing community engagement ube hwemu a wo ze menu asenso no nam asafo je no nam menu admako no nam menu Kingsley no nam. That is what we are doing. We are advocating ye manfo ni din komo ye twi o madwene siso. That will be the first one. The second one is we would also be making representation to the assembly to say the no and telling them say the things in nsem na ye can enya otan edikan enya otan ye twi wadwene siso say de wo ye ne ye hunu but ekotia ye manfo no se me na pese me ho ba hi in the year 2028 sa bre nipa enkwa no so de na wo no a ye bitumi ahye onsa no pese o ye fa se ne nsuo to na yiri ne fo no a wo truba ene kwaria ona japade ya asey no ehi na pese ebe nipa mu no ebetumi asolve sa problem no entimi solve ye ba ye nsi apene se obi aba beto kwa mo ka mo zongo mfimfini ho sena ne hositi
is it the why
da ben what say nsuo eto ye wie ye yiri kura kofa yiri kofa ye nya so okọ krofrom a baby a aso House of Jacob wo animo no ona mo amafo timi ka se ne yenso da ye da se ha kwan ye betimi ayeden aye. We started with those advocacy here through management so we will continuously do this engagement and we would let the people start asking these questions also on our behalf. It you do any take any decision ye ni nipa dodo ni nyina because ya ma hunu no kure na wo mu no ye yenko dadam ni abeka ye mfa ntronto so asema making no obi a woti bia adwene e ba na making so no de kwa adwendwene mu na ntiase mu a obehu se de ye ken no e no kure enti ye nua no ma wo assembly mu ni ade me nua zuba enye otan enye but ye self adwuma na ye dia hye wo nsa se abre mu a wo hoi ne de mentoto na se menye no enkuma mu na da ho mu ni ade na meye menye mu ni ade because enipa na ye de ama wo se brabedum because kai hu no hwe Oba regional minister na president o and member of parliament Oba district ni mu a chief executive no na president ye budget so a ye twa wi a ye mfa mi hu budget ba bia de ebi ahye ni nyina no in the name of the president because when even the finance minister representing budget now go and look at the article in the constitution he's presenting the budget in the name of the president on ye twa kon sika no ye de ama no and as me kwa kase mo nche ne se bridge na wotuba ne yeye omra meto aso sika ne hye ne botom so so mfa ma metwa ma ho aye hi be wie ayi na kwan ne yeye no brokrom no ene de ye de ama contract o doti ne krofrom na eno so so metwa so na ho aye hi ne nipa ne si apeni a wo ne be kan because no mo gina wanem to aba ma ye refi se ye to aba ma me so ye sika ne hye obi fufuro botom
well Galam say you were Deputy Minister of Lands and Natural Resources.
Eyasemo. Now what you mu ametro krata fesni the article be.
Yeah.
It said from promises to poisoned waters, the loud silence and degradation of our environment. And in the year 2023 by 2024, Galamsey became a topical issue. Yeah. I can say, even in the elections, Galamsey and Kwan would have formed almost about 55 to 60% of the issues. And yeah. Because voter population within the enclave na ebeye issue pa. Yenu anu NDC for na nedi animu papa. No mo buanya timemufo ema omunya antiase because ohene. Menga say galam still starti enra. Enrechi. Starti ye no sebi ene ase afi na opanyini ebeton tuma de ide edefra. Because artisanal small scale mining no kanena no me no mu hia krata na de to de ba ne kasemu a be fan se na is omo ye no kwati kwan so basata no mu fan se nsuwa ese ye penso na galamse wo ho but then she de ani akwanmudi a de gu ho no na ye the positive result but then nam se na tumi epenti no ye nua no mutimi gigina mu aka se enye yida na nya sa kwan no na wose ye fa so ye de asi galamse ano kwan to understand say let me create because I didn't know kofa asrafo apolisifoɔ ne aka ma bom ne afɔ no operation halt galam stop say they kwakwaye enu asame jamfi
yeah
I say a waste of the taxpayers money eno de hu ya eno nya ne betimi de solve problem no but ba ben mu on beti bi e friend 9 months the difference between galam stop halt money ade ni nyina no ene 9 months no just a change of name keke bibi animu bi. That is the first one. In yen so be hakane no yeba TV so na okasa hwe normal TV a ni asisa ensuo ni ade sisi table so ye chiro from esuo pra brim and cobra ni nyina na si TV so ni e ka kire se de ye ni ensuo na ase akwa akudusi nipa dodo agitu mu ni o CS so o man mu minua ebra no na wotwe biara ni ebenya statement afiri wo ho akwankyere de Mombeko strike nipa ba ku create mi gina organization ni na di no atro no e declare strike owi an okotere TV so na okwan na wosu ene owi akotere Ghana Shippers Authority enti ne refi onkai oyinti onkai said ye no okutia no ene atia tesis ne kane no ohine de ama aye hu kura kese ne se baabi na ebi ni ho kura no akura no baabi ebi woni epia nipa ne firi ho efiri baabi na ebi ni kura da no ohine ene ho na atia tese kura kese aginsem wo very serious hwe ko baabi tese oda na galamsi activity ba ko pekura ni oda na me fa kwenye zo no pemenchi ami nua akwasi akwa Alexander onabo enam so hu ye okoka yi ntina na DC afensu akodwo se me boni dua da bi na galamsi eni odestrator ntina akodina bonti afensu se na nanom na ne mabodua eni me ka kire DC no so ohunu dia eni onko na nanom se galamsi ate nti uba ba bi tise kono nka na nanom na ebodua tia wo ye okwa ba bi tise atreni na nanom na ebodua etia wo ye de omo ye na wa this year de oman ni tumi ahye won nsa no ene your republic mu etina nanom nkura oman ni tumi se kane na nanom wo maprosi ene omo masrafo no mo ni ade na your republic ni ti ye de tumi ni na ahye oman panyin nsa ene ono de etise na nanom ahye oman hometie no mo no bebodua afra kanche afra na nanom abosom ni asase mu atumi se omo mra no omo eye galamse ni medi asie na wo this year wo gina oman panyin anem na wo da dissect ene reseka no ukobodua se obi ahuna kwaka se galamse abadia now we serious
NDC for
now we serious you see that is the problem and yet hu o man mu and atia tesama je say baby odo ani bechi ana kwa bosomtwe hu nyina na ne yetu galamse na ndia ya ne say ye nanu mo ba ban mu ye ana be say there are 9 forest reserves no go area no be catch abonti because they wanted to make news say be omudede omoye na abonti ne money ade ni nyina no ebenya nyina so eni gina bi no be can say we've been able to recover all the 9 forest reserves that is omaye adwuma obi abo mama so eni out of the 257 forest reserves here no minister am yenya ntie say emu 44 there edejim from 9 now we say wetimi recover no and then 44 to understand say president na what you twa mu ya I catch your men's or the new measures to fight small scale legal mining activities. Bamebo catch them. Now, Bakone say, yet the asraf for be kwa forest reserve 44 nimu. No matter name with the Biarada Abu Mubai. And Jinisem, that is a failed republic led by His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Osga kanene yɛ nkofo ko peacekeeping na say entokwa kɛseɛ asi ɔman bi so ne de asrafo afifra mama ni aka ɔmabom ne de makwa kwatena kurom so ɔmo nkɔ no ɔmo nkɔ bɔ ntokwa na no ban ti na de entokwa kɛseɛ asi wɔ yɛ forest reserve ni mu ne sɛ amanfo a ɔmo de akokoduro ne tumi aso ɔmo nsa ɔmo yɛ bi nsi da na wo enu etwa mu yɛ na awotwe me ne wa onua baako Erastus Asari Donko ne o program baako so ne yɛ program on TV so okay no say ni din no enti obi a oni ni din sekwa ni akwa tata ni pakra abo no omfu say onu na e no report to Galamsey nsem ho obi a report to Galamsey nsem ho ade agimu award environmental award no and aban ne sesa ne ba amanfo penabo no and they abey open am yakobu obi oni din na yeden eyepem that tells you say omo enu omo kura mu omo ye adwuma no they are emboldened by a certain level. That is my suspicion. State sponsored power. Because Emma Sanke nipa ni nya kokodu a obeka so de kwa kobu obi a report ho asem sa ada.
There we.
Onye ye kan say ya. Ebi a wote wo enra na ye wahi. Aban no ho ye wahi because of say na sika no, but de mi busa wo say bosha wodu a ye share ye gina so no. Say enu ntimo fa aban tumi share ye nsa ne emra ne meye no. Enu na na ewu ya na. Bosha ne bi ne de. Ye wo man mu ha. And I'm a penny Harry na Dusu. And up a program on no Joy FM, so I'm a fan. I see one who couldn't tell us a talk us near small scale mining activities or mine. I want to bring sunny city. Now you put a total ban on it. But in a small kind, no. And then Minister for Lands and Natural Resources, Honorable Kofi Amabua, he interviewed not Yakunyam said the Mitia with the fee. And was share why I said. Let's put a ban on all small-scale mining activities and go back to the drawing board. Honorable Samuel Okudzeto Blakwa, the current Minister for Foreign Affairs, any interview no. El Metruti when around the Abbey. Or say, let's put a ban on all small-scale mining activities in this country. And I say all. I say yes, all, both legal and illegal. All. My may come ya many pay a chiageness ya dear biso. Ye chiageness as ya dear biso. Na dear chato cry, Rasam George. Or say it is only an irresponsible and incompetent government that won't mean to small scale mine activity as illegal in 3 months. Now only crap police for asraf for saying anything now or resource now there is no political interference that they can end it in 3 months. Let me ask this question to him and to them. Abiding by 1 year, 7 months, 13 days, senior say. Are they being irresponsible? Are they being incompetent? Are they not resourcing the forces of this country? Or is there a political interference in Tina Yintimin to Asiano? Make your baby sound say. That's what I'm kind of year and cow see Galam say, oh yeah, a ban was one. Sank any no crap. Or in the end, fan is what to me for me as a brache. Intimate power futu no.
And what to me? And
what I catch him saying, trust me for my dear, or cat a foot to Semuna one fan say Omra Meye. Or Baya, or Nunedi. And no crowd you say, and Yadia all consider. That's what the president said. I said that is not under consideration. Now, young fan to ya Ginimu say, Siakas ye bet too sad dinasia. Or mine no who are dealing with Sikasemu Brass because any pim 4 million any woman more year juma. Meanwhile, no I say a boss Urban or the agenda 24 hours a banner 133 money a dear a day back. And yan no crowd when yan is swadina or the best segment into a full we are no bad and catch yourself won't mean 2 gallons saying I say because nipa 4 million any woman any you know or any sabi. Ebi ami ameya so brache no amenti no ene de ono ebeka che o ma wogi ni tumu etie ye de tumi ne ma no yemu mienu no sebi wan bia ka o de trase aka asem wan ka be se ono no ankasa no sebi eye e wo soro ho ono de wi enu nya yi o baby or sa beto no asa tresne sa asa size ne sa asa jijasne sa afi jidie bi anim nzama na maso nze nu achi na wotwetwem ye tano so ahemfo nananom akyerɛkrata akɔmɔ mampanyini sɛ ɛnɛ de ɔmatɔ ba ha wɔ mu krom asuo no ewe asuo no nsɛ asie no ni nsɛ nti wɔsrɛ no sɛ ɔmmra na ɔmmra mɛhwɛ no ɔmɛboa wɔ mu wonu sɛ asuo no ni nsɛ ampa in February of this year ɔmampanyini kyia stakeholders na ɔka kyerɛ ɔm sɛ biribi a fɛ no stability report ɛkyerɛ sɛ nea yɛnsuwa no ani fi asi ayɛ no na bosumi bia ne yɛde bɛto abɔntene ama obi ahunu sɛ bɛyɛ sɛ ani ɛte na sɛ bɛne Evans Mensah yɛ program okay Evans Mensah yɛbɛto abɛtwam 2024 no ɔyɛ no bɛgyina tip so na ɔde pan no ato na ɔde dɔkono ato ne nsɛm na ɔyɛ na ɔfa mɛto no ɔmyɛhu ne boɔ na ɔmyɛhu nipa dodo a ɔmutumi tɔ bie ɛno ɔno akɔ so ɔkɔ akɔgye stability report no ɔsɛ yɛsɛ yɛmfa ma ne yɛde mu ɔma hɔ ɛbɛyi ɔm adi ɔsɛ na ɛsi ayɛ no it tells you say ɛnɛ nsuo no baabi ani hɔ a ɛteɛ kanyamea yɛ adom kora nke bia nke nsuo tɔ no water anaa rivers ɛyɛ self cleansing kabon sɛ na ɛni ne yɛ de ɛte ayɛ nsufi na ɔde nsupa ɛfrɛ mu nkanyankopɔn to nsupa ɛfrɛ mu bayɛ deɛ ne deɛ wem ɔmba yi no ɔma hyɛ ama nsuo no ɛtɔ kora na ɛni ne sɛ ɛna ɔhwɛ po kora na nsuo tumi tene kɔbɔ mu a na po no kora da ne brown that is how bad it is today na ɔhene meɛnyɛ me nwanwa sɛ na bɛtia te sese yo because almost 30 years no ba ban mu no an almost say de omo de ba ni trim po no so wo sua de afri obi a na adwene mu do a sua ni yie ya di gold for oil buy ya di gold for reserves buy no more kan wasem on ba mu say papa no consolidate no be gold board so no omo de gold board wie no e de na gold board so be to gold nye nipa na ekotu gold ni de aba enti na wo minerals commission so be issue licenses no dia ma wo mu ampeso mu kutu gold baby aye hunu bi aye yi mo ni ade no makwa kutu mo ba ya mo establish gold board in April mo ba ya mo yese mbo change community mining din dia call responsible cooperative mining at Renchem C oman on the 6th of August 2025 no ne bosumi mienu achi October ana ono a license o mo de betu from agudie no ne atu no kwampa so se be ya minerals commission betimi amonitor yipi betimi akɔhwe ne amo o mo ntete na gold catcher ye de ba ye de amo o mo de aye adwuma se be ya o mo nyusu mercury ene ewudro emfampe gold no nense ye nsuwa no mo ba na mbo yi 287 licenses na mo gifri o mo nsem in October 2025 or in 287 no na what is our licenses no na officer de no anya illegal no mko akoye no etinesa ato atese a yantwi adwene nkoso sebe wotia utwika wo license enfie mienu bia sebra na yesa hwe opo muden enmoni ade ne encheko ne yesa renew license ne fama na ameboa ka krekrekre maka ne license omo license waje from se ma no onkoye adwuma ne ekwan bone so osu gold ya no na woto gold ya na woto ana amebo ene small scale mining gold no apaja ni mu wone tone ni ton mu asene large scale mining anu kra na woto no kra na o se boka onko akra woto gold o man mu no o boka enti omo de o ye nhyehyede ni nyina wo akwan bia so ne akwanuase bia so
na de ma omo a
enye free so se betimi akoatia e free so de wontimi nkuntia o de omuntu gold ne kra na to na koto na first can bro mine so a eno so mine no so e boka oyine edi amane ne atiwi ne nipa ne boka wie enipa ne boka wie na o kwa akobusa no a afi na adani atemi
eno so adani asemfufuru
aya asemfufuru gra
ko twa ne kasetwi ne
edi kan ba ye no e ka se e ka ba gold ne to ene ne to mu wo man mu no ne ampeso mo kata so ne esenye no kre yesi aba ne to ene ne to mu e ka ba mu a ene obo man mu ha eye adwumakuo ba akopɛ ene ya hyɛ mrade ama ne sɛ
ɔno nko
ne betimi ato no wetimi asa ma ho krata ma wetimi akɔ akoton Bank of Ghana current mi koto gold enkoton gold jeso ma yeden o ma di license free ho etisi akoton ne akɔ akoton ni aboka
ne ka ba mu a
ne asi gold board na aboka ne dia osinyamia danu nya wan fa nkoma hwen ba wo toye na ukoton ne ka ba akire no a wo pia ka ne dia kosi obi ne dia wo se wo dia wanya mfaso wo ne tone ne ton ni mu it's any more about to say I wanted the one yam faso. I need them faso was when 5.4 billion operational surplus. And I'm a boy. It moved 903 there. Or say directly from gold net ton and the ton. They move 4.something billion. I $247 million equivalent in Ghana cedi. You trash a budget no. You demand 31st December as a 30th December 2025. And we liquidate says can because now how be anaso. Basically, if I acquired man the whole year no. On time with the man 30th December 2025. It one sika na now the year man. Bank of Ghana sika. On a net financing. It took an Bank of Ghana na koni futu. No ye sika na ye dwetre ne ade ama no. So on fan 20 and fan ye man so man fa so no mining nyini. Ni sika sem na no de amount se fa koto gold. Ne fa bra. Eti e kana ba che na niam ba miensa ho. A saying commission and all ya no aka je ba ko accounting losses, exchange rate differential money ade. Ohene exchange rate differential. Na nya exchange rate differential ko ni mu accounting losses ni ya account na mawa. Wanya na ya na ye draw financial statement na. And ya na psychological account. And a social account. And a geography account. And accounting. And your dear account no. Your draw accounts no the amount. Ohene your draw accounts na dey e the amount. Oh dear they also wo side no. Asema ye dey aba ho. So no. It wo dear ye. Enye exchange rate differentials o. Enu kura kire wo say ohene. Mo exchange rate na mo dia to dwa no. Gidie enim.
It is not real.
Enya real. Because you know akasa me ehunu say Bank of Ghana na me ehunu say the monetary policy na oye no. Bosumi bia no. O de be broni sika no 1 billion eshim se bia sika no be de ebegina. It one of forest brew any forest market no any abochi no mu kura sika na mo se nyom ne kura no any yet memfo ne ehunu say nyesa na ti because obi enu akwa okope sika de akwa ma no ne akodi dwa ye de ma na 11 da yeah obi ani ho
yeah
it is a mimi kura gold na oba me ho se oba beto na de akodwa ma nso akwa akota in the Bank of Ghana rate na adema me eje it almost omo ko omo ho ntimi fa 10 ne nkonkonto mfiti memufo no na kai hunu se wakwaje Bank of Ghana ni sika wo eno de koto gold no ba wanfa Bank of Ghana ni rate na nkwankoto etokwa bia boso akwa akoto ne 13 ba okoto no de abre Bank of Ghana ma Bank of Ghana de akwa akoto no age dollar ana meboa no de aba to otone sana Bank of Ghana no beje dollar se me de wo na wo so o maame se bi okwa ne create na wo so wada ena wo dada exchange rate no website na wo ka che se 10 10.11 tu ka chem se afi gold no beton gold akoto abro nti de badwa manso aba beton no de aba beje dollar me the dollar no be ma wo exchange rate na wo website no so hunu sa eto no akwa abonti akoto 11 13 but also website ni 11 ti afọ mu $2 na mo betua ma 11 what's the difference abem ti gold no na kwa abontene no ono onye ono ane aban no exchange rate ni nti kwa abontene koto ne basa na ode abre no ma menye simple ma mi oye shop oni fie onzo kwa abontene okofa wholesale ni ama no ode ababe gum na wo koso pedon si mo ba kwa no yi no ode ama na meboa obie nim se don si money ohene ya kam ya te se don si money ya 10 cedis so no enti ma ba shop me ba be tobi don si mo na shop ni masa to na so ma banzo nko wholesale na nko tobi wo mo no famra okọ no akọ waboso mu na wada mu no a wo ye sales gumu no na akọ akọ yisika 13 cedis no de akọ tuaka because one for 13 cedis ma me no enya na kono because on e ton don si mo no wholesale on fa bi ma ne mo fa nko osu wo te shop ni pese ni padodo ba ho be 20 no wonim sa ne bo no eye 13 cedis ba ma for ba de mo 10 cedis Bank of Ghana ni subani aban ni subani no onim sa ade na ho den pa na gina be 13 14 but pese wo ye dada ni pa ni ntino say eye 10 cedis na 11 cedis ono ne ma me no ye shop no
eshim sa
no this eshim sa
eboka
nti akra ko no ko 13 no de bro ma me no ma me dane share wo nsem 10 cedis e ka 3 cedis na ba so no enyeka eno ya accounting loss Oto gold ni we are poni siesie no asay now they are tutu nsani ani ne ehunu ni grade money ade sebi na wo kotoka na office ka ni kobawe na office ka ni koba nsa no akwa koto asa ka ne ma me kaka ni ka no na no de nyina aka na aka chem say e ya saying cost e ye way cost intino eno ye yi cost na anyaka ana wo nwini hunu se meto ameye ni say nti o se meto ni say na me de e bi ka ho na e pagya mu ebekeke mu a me koton no abonte a metimi anya mfaso e wo so why ne be didwa na wakodwuma akwakoto nyama no de agu taxi mu be fia onfa taxi ne ka no enka wansa no abone bu aton
nya ne mfaso
na se bia ma me wotena bant ma me na nam tempu na majosuo na no mkofa free stream de ba beton no mo fo ka sika ne ayi ebretintini na anka wansa no matimi ayeden e de bu ato so ene ye kwani ekoka se gold board aboka na me de nyina ne se ohene eno ma gia tuma me hunu se e ka ne de aba edi kan no kan no mo person be gia tum se ka aba na hwan ne ame eno na me kan obi ekrata baako o se oga cheze se be yanki ntimi pass mra bi o Ghana ha se be ya ma IMF interfere wo ye local financial dependent na kan se ohui ene so hu wada pa da die ni e ka no eno so ababa ya semse me hyemra we am titi ze mema enyo nwanwa omo numbers ni ju wa na de bill bi aba ye nti oman mu ha so be mama try to insist na memra we so ye to oman mu ha ne ka che se ye ka che ma Ghana fo nyanti se gold o man panyin dada na ado dan kwakufa no alaji ba omia etotogu ho ma yen no na ye wo 8 kilograms ye de 33 kilograms ye NDC for bomb beton gold no emufa ye ka ka che se na de enye sika ye to enye sika na ye de abade ye sinye sa na ye no pebi ka ho na ye adwumaden ni ntiminya forest ye se ye kan ka se ye ton de ho ina ye nyu ne na wotwi ase na wotwi mi no chi no mo de bill bi ba se fe ne gamrap eno chese ye hyemra se betimi ato gold ni ade agu ni etimi 15 months import cover with gold back in it what will be ye ka o se sa na ye na fe do de mra ba se o se to gold edu a statue ati so mo keka se na nyanwa o mo numbers ntu be kwa na de bill aba a bill to facilitate the expulsion of all foreign financial institutions from domestic and they be anya me nwanwa because ye niema ne bo wo mo ayisa no afro mpe bibi de asisi akwan I say ye mamu a ye nuanu bi status wo mo kasa wo niema enkoyie homo ne ade no me start ne ye chi adodo no TikTok ye so mo de ehu e ba wo manim na kane na no obi ka che man panyin dada kufa do sem Nyankopon tini nhwimfiri wie mu metofo no wu asabi na nyahwe na de na nyenya na e ba wo mamu ha eno de ye hu na anchi anka ho asem what is ye ka gold board asem Bank of Ghana asem se e ka ba wo mamu a utia amanfo bi se eya ho ya eni di wo ye nua ketu asame gemfi ho ahon ya debi oman no ade ye nim Ghana wo wiase nyina ide ye nim Ghana pa wo wiase nyina eye gold no ba kan zembwa
yeah
tini efe the gold coast sikampoano ena gold na no Nyankopon na de ma yen ene we asase mu ene ya ba ya be hihye oman se Ghana ne ya kyekere ne de bibia ba se democracy ene ya yi nipa ba ku ni kuo ba ku pese wo Ghana gold ni na yentuni amfa mro ne koton bre yen ne enya mfa so ne ntimi fa hwe oman no ye do oman ni nyina wo na fuma ni bi ne adi ama se hweso makoton no aboka ne ebusa ho asem a o se se bi e ya ho ya na wo se nipa na ka se ya ho ya no dwene Ghana temamufo ho de ekwan bi so ye aboa wo ye froni aboa no ye hu se eka aba no ehihye de be ne betimi aye ni ahye na fa ye nyamfaso ne de atika no na ma Ghana fo ho ato wo mo ma ko ja Bank of Ghana peso be sa aka no na me ka jo se mo nye fama gold board una akoto gold ne de buy ma ho krata me akoton ye Bank of Ghana ne ai to they are running a deficit equity jetire na ye de ma Bank of Ghana to sa kwaji jetire no ase amwabo jetire na achi eka eti so sa ji sa aka we ka ho a na jetire achi ka no na enu epeja
from pure to bremi
na wo a wo si wa ye adwuma to gold na anyamfa so 5.4 billion ana wo nye na o fa nti so
no
say no kra na nya ban kro no a wo enya ban kro na emre na no omubusa accountability wo o man panyin da kufu ado penso eno kanofori ata penso no eno na na chese ya ho ya
na
eno betie ye se eno obi pese osisi obi ena wo de sa brofo ne betwi mu asem oye obi a wo ye timifo na ope bibia fo ne emfa man ntina oka eka no asem na do na try IMF report o sahene afanyima on na try IMF report On a page 10 of the IMF report. Paragraph 13 on the troye. IMF one more report by Parliament. Emma majority leader Gigina what kind of the exchange rate is good. Inflation here 3%. The free chunk state about you. One a dear Basiwa cotton gold about 22 billion. Oman say budget here no fear ye na about 328 billion Ghana cedis. Ghana kakakeni na ya